Let's go to line 1. And you got to say this name for me.
Taharqua Stone.
Okay, say it one more time for Lady Estelle.
Taharqua.
Got it.
Taharqua.
What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind? Thank you for calling.
Man, there's a lot of things on my mind. The first thing that got me the most problems I have with the streets of Oakland and any street in the Bay Area and the whole United States of America is there's a lot of people that don't want to help the youth out. You know what I mean? They want to talk bad about the youth, but they don't want to put a hand out. And it takes more than one person to help the whole crack baby era and then the era after that to grow up and learn what's right and what's wrong and what they should do and what they shouldn't do. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a lot of more shows like Street Soldiers in the world, this world would be better.
Man, you know what I found out? Let me tell you. People help who want to help. Mm-hmm. No, seriously, people who help who want to help. And you're right. A lot of people don't want to help.
Exactly. There's a lot of people that have problems, but there's a lot of people that don't want to help fix the problems. And that's what gets me upset. And it's like I want to go out, I want to do this, and I want to do that, but I don't have the resources or the funds to do that. But if we all could unite and all see that there's a problem and we can all work towards fixing that problem, there wouldn't be a problem. And that's my whole thing. Is like, there's so many people out here that they say, oh, the youth of the day, they don't know this, they don't know that. Well, you know what? If you know what's right, why don't you go out there, you know, you walk through the streets like Jehovah's Witnesses do. You know what I mean? They walk through the streets every day in any neighborhood, and they try to preach their thing. You go through the hood, and you go through any neighborhood, and you tell people not about preaching religion, but preaching what's right and how you can help your neighborhood be not looked at as something that they can move you out and move rich white folks in to take over and make that land better. You know what I mean? Why don't you go out and help your kids grow up, help the youth grow up? If it's not your kids, not your family, it doesn't matter. Just go out there and help them do something better with their life.
Now,
let me the way to get there.
I want to throw this at you because I know a lot of people that want to help and that do help, but do you know what they tell me? Your kids don't listen.
I know they don't. I still tell them that every day. I've had people that I know from when they were babies to when they were starting to go the wrong way pull guns on me, trying to be hard, and because I knew them, I didn't go the way that they wanted to go. You know what I mean? And it's not about oh you don't want to listen, so I'm not gonna help you. No, you got to keep beating it in their heads because that's the only way they will learn. And like I'm down to do anything. Like I'll come work with you at the Omega Boys Club any day. To these youngsters.
Show up on Tuesday night. Dial 1-800-SOLDIER. You find out what that is, and come on over. Anybody wants to help young people, come on in and give them some good advice, good information, good instruction, good example. Now, what I tell people like that is that, and I know this has helped me. You're not responsible for the outcome. You're responsible for the input. Now,
exactly.
See, I think too many people get upset.
Put that right out there for them to follow. If they don't follow, that's up to them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a doctor with medication. You got the prescription, but they got to take it.
Exactly.
And I think that's what hurts a lot of people. They listen to me. Well, you don't. You can't make anybody listen. They're gonna listen if they choose to listen. But if they don't hear it, they got to hear it first. They got to hear it consistently, and then it's on them. And I think if people realize that, it might make them continue to say, to continue to do the work.
Right. Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people like, oh, well, I ain't have no dad in my household. I was 6 years old when my dad got killed, and I grew up, and I've had my wrongs. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say that I've never did nothing wrong, but at the same time, I learned from that, and I didn't go that way. I went a different way to try to find the right way to go. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, when I see youngsters trying to be all in the gang thing, like, okay, all right, you want to be a gang? Do you know how the whole beef started? Do you know the history on that?
No.
If you don't know the history, I mean, if you want to do it, but know why it started and know something about it. Don't just jump into it just because it looks like that's the new fad. You know, that's what your favorite rapper's doing. You know what I mean? Like, know something about it if you want to really do it like that. You know what I mean? Because I've never been in the gang, and I know a lot of people that are in different gangs, Bloods, Chris, Nathaniel, Serenos, and you know what I mean? I asked them, do you know why you guys are funking with this people up with the other side? Do you know why? and they be like, oh, well, just, they killed somebody I know. Well, I mean, if that's the case, you just gonna be killing each other till there ain't nobody else that want to get in it.
That is absolutely correct. Except they can't do
what I mean?
that because all they do is create somebody else.
I know the gang thing, like everybody say, oh, it's a family thing. I understand that. Maybe your household ain't real tight. You know what I mean? But on the side of that, if you try to look for a family's supposed to help bring each other up, not put each other down.
Well, let's put it like this. Why would you want to get your family members killed? Because if you're in a gang and you're beefing, that means your family's going to die.
I mean, I've had a lot of family members and close friends get killed, and I ain't been out there, I ain't going to say that, people don't want to go ride for their family because I've wanted to do that myself. But at the same time, what is that going to accomplish? Because your brother, your sister, your cousin, your dad, your mom, they got killed. But by you killing this person, their whole family is missing somebody, and now you killed them, they going to come kill you, but you didn't get your person back from doing all that. So it's just like people got to, and one rapper that everybody can agree with, and some people don't like, but Tupac said that they say that the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Don't worry, everybody agree with that. That's
you know
we know what's up.
So like, as much as you hate the white man for whatever hating on you, I mean, not every white person hates on people. Everybody. There's some that do, and you got to forgive them for that because it's not their fault because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? God take care of the babies and fools. And if you ain't neither one of those, don't worry about them. Let God do what you got to do with them.
Great call, man.
Take care of yourself.
Great call. Got to let you go. Got more folks want to get in. Hey, man, dial 1-800-SOLDIER during the week. Come on by and see us.